Good morning. Myself as Desai Vishwa, along with my colleague Gaurav Das and Krish Parikh, have created a heart disease prediction system using Python machine learning. So, the main reason behind creating this project is that in recent times, me and my friends, and even you all have studied or you all have came across the data that many people are dying due to heart attack. And after the COVID times, you have seen that even the young age people are dying because of heart attack. That is, the age group between 25 to 35 age group people are dying frequently due to heart attack. And the main reason behind that is that our unhealthy eating habits, unhealthy lifestyle, not a proper sleeping, and etc. Many reasons are there behind this heart attack. So basically, we came up with the idea of creating a machine learning model in which we would be collecting data from the user, medical data from the user, and we would be pre-processing it and training the model in such a way, and we would try to get a target value. Through that, we can predict whether the person heart is healthy or not. So basically, I would like to give the project overview. In this project, we have collected a data set from the user, and from the user we have tried to get the information such as age, sex, chest pain type. Chest pain type is basically a one kind of report which any person can get it done at the nominal cost in any of the laboratories. Apart from that, resting blood pressure level, sugar level, ECG, certain values from the following reports have been taken into our model and trained in such a way that we are trying to predict whether the person heart is healthy or not. So basically in this model, after pre-processing the data set, we would be applying logistic regression on the particular model and trying to get our target values, that is in the binary form, that is either 0 or 1. And if we are getting the value as 1 for a particular person, then we can predict that the person heart is defective and he or she needs to get it diagnosed properly from a particular specialist. And if the value is 0, then we can predict that the person heart is completely healthy and fine, fit and fine. So this was the basic problem statement and project overview of my our project. Now I would be requesting my colleague Gaurav Dast to give the more detailed implementation and representation of our project. Over to you, Gaurav Das.
Thank you, Vishwa. Myself, Gaurav Das, ID number 21DC016, and here I am about to show the implementation of our project. As Vishwa has mentioned, our problem, that is heart disease prediction, we have created a basic model of the same. So, as no matter whatever the ML model it is, it will require a data set, and so we have one data set, and which I have uploaded here as dataset.csv. First of all, what we did is that we did the basic data collection and pre-processing part. Let me just run it first of all, the basic processing part. And then we have shown the first five columns as well as the last five columns. Then we processed some of the informations of our data set, such as the shape, that is how many number of rows and columns present, got the info about it. And the main part, check the null values or the missing values and then imputate it so that our model can work correctly. Fortunately, we don't have any missing values here. Then we have described our data set, and then here comes the main part. For the target variable, we have two classes, that is 1 and 0. 1 for defective heart, 0 for the healthy heart. So because of this thing, what we did is that our independent variable will be all the other columns aside from the target variable, whereas the dependent variable will be our target column. Then we splitted our model to the training as well as testing data. That is, 80% of our data will go to the training part, and 20% will be the testing part of our data. Then we first of all implemented the logistic regression model here, fitted our model on X train and Y train, and then predicted the X score first, and then showcased the accuracy score present, which will which we will get from the prediction of X train. as well as for the testing part also, we have done the same. And then finally, we built a predictive system where we have taken the input value as a tuple, converted it into a numpy array so that it can be pre-processed in our model, and then reshaped it so that only for one instance only this prediction will proceed. And here is the output of our model, that is 0. So, Krish, please continue the next topic.
Thank you, Gaurav. So yes, myself Krish Parikh, and I'll be summarizing the whole project explained till now. So as Vishwa very well mentioned that heart disease have been very common nowadays. Therefore, we planned of coming up with a machine learning model to solve these heart disease issues. So as we generally know that any machine learning model goes through major three steps. First one that comes to be the pre-processing. Any data set that we have is never perfect. We always need to pre-process the data. Second step that comes up to the mind is the most important, that is algorithm preparation. So as already mentioned by Gaurav as well, we have used the model of logistic regression here, and we are classifying in 1 or 0. So let's say if the model gives out to be the 1, then it means that the person has a heart disease. And it comes out to be 0, then the model means that the person is free from any of the heart diseases. And the third step that comes up, the last one, that is the testing phase. So as we already know that whatever testing comes up, it goes through a ratio of 80-20. So 80% of the data that we have used goes for the testing purpose, and the rest 20% goes for finalization. That gives us with the final presentation, and that was it from our side. Thank you so much.